Hi, I'm Joe Chambers with Chambers Custom and 1911 University, bringing you another mathematical review of a gun that is coming to my shop for a little bit of work. Before we begin, it's important to establish a baseline of numbers that we use to evaluate each and every gun equally. Those numbers are the same numbers that we use when we build custom guns here at the shop, and we measure all of these guns the same way, whether or not they're a full custom build or a bone stock new in the box gun like the one we're going to review this time. It's also important to remember that this is a sample of one gun from this company, and it may or may not be indicative of what you see from that company. You may get a gun that's slightly better, or you may get a gun that's just simply not. So with that, let's get into it. I've done several gun reviews from clients of this brand of gun in different models and different phases of their life. And this is the first time that I've had an opportunity to review one of these that's brand new in the box. It's never been fired by anybody except for the factory. And many of you will know who I'm talking about when we say the artist formerly known as. And in this particular video, we'll just go ahead and say it. It's a Staccato. This is their P model. If you followed me for any amount of time, you know that I'm very fond of this model in particular from this company. I think that for the price point of right about $2,000, it's an excellent value for what you're getting. Are you getting a custom wide body? No. Are you getting a gun that's built to very good standards with very good parts for a really, really good price? Yes, I think that. I have a lot of clients that run these. I have a lot of friends that use these on duty and just for their own personal enjoyment at the range, and I think that they're an excellent option if you're wanting to get into the wide body world of 1911s and 2011s, and you don't want to spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on a wide body. They're a high quality piece for the money. All right, with that, let's get into the numbers. Again, this is a brand new in the box pistol, so we're getting to see this thing fresh out of the factory. It's just like, you know, if you went into the gun store yesterday and you bought one of these and you took it home and you measured it up yourself. You had the tools and the capability to measure it up the same way that we do here. It's brand new. It's never been fired by anybody. It's never been worked on by anybody yet. So yeah, let's see how it measures up. Barrel OD is 6959. It's a wedge lock style barrel, and the slide ID is .7005 for a difference of 0046. The barrel hood to breech face gap is 4 thousandths, .004. The chamber depth is .756, which is the same chamber depth that we use here on our 9mm. Slide stop pinhole in the frame is .2005, and the slide stop pin diameter is .1985 with a difference of .002. That's excellent. The extractor length is 2.245, which is perfect length for a 9mm in my opinion and experience. The hook is long. It is touching the round when one is on the breech face, but we've talked about that in other videos. We know why they do that. That's fine. The ejector length is 1.118, so that's almost an ideal length for a 9mm ejector, and it does have a good angle and pitch to it for proper ejection. Barrel leg contact with the slide stop pin is approximately 20% on one side and 40% on the other side, so it does have contact. Would I like to see more? Absolutely I would, but for a $2,000 gun, not bad. Not bad at all. Slide stop hole in the link is .206. And I recently had a conversation with a friend of mine in the know about why they use a 206 pin or a 206 slide stop in these guns, and it has to do with timing. So I understand better now why they do that. The barrel leg height is .102. The link bridge thickness is .100 for a difference of 2 thousandths. Again, that's the ideal number we're looking for, and that's partially why it has barrel leg fit. All right, slide way width. 75640, frame rail width 7556 for a difference of .0008, so almost 1 thousandths. These guns are DLC coated in-house, so to have a gun with DLC coating that's under 1,000 side to side is very good. Slide way height 0.1035, frame rail height 0.0945 for a difference of 9 thousandths. Now, this is very typical of what we've seen from this company for many, many years. It's not a surprise at all to see a 9 thousandths on the first up and down measurement. It's very standard. Slide rail height is 117, frame way height is 0.11925 for a difference of 0.00225, so 2 1/4 thousandths. That's exceptionally good for a production gun. Here's the problem with the slide to frame fit. Over time, as this gun gets shot, the slide is going to move like this as the gun is cycling, because of that first measurement being 9 thousandths instead of 2 or 3 thousandths. The more gap there is on that first measurement, the more movement the slide has on the frame up and down like this. Therefore, the faster the second measurement is going to wear out. As you've seen in some of the other reviews I've done of these guns, that second measurement opens up from 2 1/4 to 3 1/2 to 5 to 6. The more you shoot them, the more it wears out, because that first measurement is allowing the slide to move up and down as it's coming back and forward. All right, now we get into a little bit of concern with this particular gun. Vertical impact surface on the frame is 0.493. The barrel vertical impact surface measures 474. That's a difference of 20 thousandths. We like to see a difference of 5, no more than 5, with the barrel dropping freely. The issue with the extreme measurement on this particular gun is the barrel is stopping on the vis, kind of, but it's also stopping on the link. And you can feel that tension when you check it when there's no spring in the gun. You can feel that the link is binding a little bit, or the slide stop is binding a little bit on the link. Will that cause a problem? It depends on how much tension there is there. Could it break the link? Possibly. Could it, pull the barrel legs off? Possibly. It's probably not likely because it is hitting the vis. It's just hitting the vis very, very lightly. What is more likely to happen on this gun is over time, as it's shot, the link will stretch a little bit, the hole will open up a little bit, and it will start impacting the vertical impact surface of the frame more. That's what you hope will happen. All right, trigger parts. Trigger pull measures 3 pounds 13 ounces on my NRA certified scales. It has a 19-pound mainspring as I weighed it. The disco is an unmodified drop-in part at 1.302. Sear appears to be an unmodified drop-in part at 0.779. And the hammer hooks, they're sort of dressed for over travel bump, and they measure 21 thousandths, 0.021. Now, this gun's going to get an RDSM plate, and I don't know, I may look into the inside of it a little bit and just see what's going on, make sure everything is proper, because the guy that's getting this is going to be carrying it. But again, overall, these guns are great guns for the money. They have a wonderful reputation for customer service and warranty repair if needed. So, I think, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I think these are a good buy if you're wanting to get into the 2011 wide body market. The Staccato P is hard to go wrong with. That's it for this video. I'm Joe Chambers, Chambers Custom, 1911 University. Remember, math don't lie. 3.14 is always pi.